Hey everybody. All right. Shoot. Hopefully this mic works this time. Second shot around here. The reason of this video today is I just want to help you guys out a bit. This is some standardized video for some of you. For most of you, this might be like a great learning experience. Again, like in trading, guys, always read your disclosures. Nothing's perfect, and doesn't matter what you look at from wherever time frame. It's just something is always going to be in their way, and it's not going to be perfect and pretty all the time. You know, things are going to turn on you. The reason the video I want to make is how to draw for intraday. You know, to help you a little bit on your intraday. And this is like today I screwed up. You know, I should have been just short only. Yesterday too, and I could have had the algo on. You know, we have VQS, and it performed better than me, and I was discretion trading. So I got off on the wrong foot. For any of you guys that watch like ICT stuff and see that, yeah, price was in the middle here, but we were like in this like kind of liquidity hunt that they did, kind of creating inventory, and I was one of the dumb guys up there. Got stuck in bias and didn't zoom back out and look at the situation. You know, so that's on me. You know, it's a cost I had to pay, and kind of just got me off on the wrong foot in the morning. So I wasn't happy about that, but whatever. So I'm going to make this video. We make videos and help people out of experience, right? And the video is just, you know, hey man, intraday, like how could I find, you know, when markets go in these weekly areas, they break out, and you hear people say markets go and they price out of one range and they kind of go into another weekly range, and they'll go back, they'll break down into a weekly range, break up, whatever, hang out in another little area, break back down, and all, and, you know, but what's the highest probability that you get these level? What are these lines? I just kind of made it simple over the years. Part of it is probably due to my laziness. So I'm going to just pick a market that I haven't lined up, because I have like ES and NASDAQ lined up pretty well. Bonds, ZBZN is lined up pretty well. I'm going to just pick something like Dow, which will be a good thing to do. I should have it anyway. You know, just quick pointer. You know, a lot of people out there show this, but just wanted to show our viewers. Go to a monthly chart, put it in a line. You're going to find that your highest importance. Let's see if I can use this pencil. This marker. Your highest points of significance and importance are the points, the turning point. These are swings, and they're the two true swings that price turned for a reason. And I like drawing my lines. There's a few guys that taught me this a long time ago. I like drawing my lines on that for a reason off of these. So on the monthly, you can do, let's pull up our favorites. Where are they at? And let's say I just want to mess with like the last, couple of years. So I'm going to draw these lines, and I'm going to do like a 2-point of the same color. Going to keep it real quick and simple. Another one. And this is how I'm doing it. And what's going to happen is there's going to be wicks that break these areas, but they weren't significant again because the transaction, the way it works is it takes place differently where the body is. So it's more significant. So this is a monthly line chart, and I'm just making these. What's going to happen is over time I've done away with a lot of other smaller time frame stuff just because it gets noisy and messy. So we're just, and it's not perfect here. I'm just going to sample this one out. These are like monthly swings. So we can see like Dow's coming down into this like a monthly swing. It's going to a weekly. On the weekly, I'm going to look for anything that's kind of just stands out to me that's about the same. You know, we have like any weekly swings that stand out. And this time what we'll just do on these, you know, is like there's this area here, but we're going to make it a 1 point. So, you know, or you can change color, do whatever you want. I'm trying to make them clean as hell from now on. So, you know, you could put like a 1 point here. Swing, there was a swing high and low there. That was kind of significant. Price kind of turned around here. You can see here, this was resistance up here at 1 point, and then when it broke through, it became a support. So now classic resistance becomes support. So something like this, and then you just want to lock them up. Now I'm only again going back. You know, I went back just, you know, a couple of years, or maybe a year or so. If price visits any other crazy area that's going to be important for me to know, then we'll visit that back at that point. And then what I want to do is I want to lock all of these. So on TradingView, lock all tools, and you can do this on NinjaTrader. I trade off NinjaTrader, and I use TradingView for my macro charting. Clean, easy, and I can have alerts set and have my stuff set up on my phone, and I could look at it from my iPad Air. just if I feel like chilling and looking at stuff. So pretty, noisy as far as there's going to be places where you're going to get beat up a bit here. Like we had this same old, I'm sorry, let's go, that was a week. Now we're going to go to the day. There we go. And this is what we have, right? And you'll see guys on the internet, trading off of these. You can trade options. There's a guy out there doing a lot of good spy videos that, he gets to these points like this with it. There's no magic. He gets to these points by doing some kind of exercise like this. This is it. You guys can go pay people $1,000 just to learn this out there. Okay, so we have weekly ranges, 2-week ranges, breaks up, trades in new ranges, breaks up, breaks down into them, new weekly range. You want to go put a weekly profile. I put my fancy smancy Ninja Trader on or Sierra chart and show weekly profiles. We're in this weekly session profiles, breaking up in a new session profile, coming back into the old set. You skin a cat a million ways, as my mentor says. And so this is one of the classic way that he taught me. And today he had to put me in check because I was blind. I didn't have this even set up on my NQ. I was over here. He calls it fiddling in the middle. And I should have just still been short because at the end of the day, that was our bias. And our CVD, which the only cumulative volume delta, I've been trying to use that for years, and I can tell you guys the most accurate cumulative volume delta, the only one in my life I've ever been able to get a good reading off of is on Bookmap. Not on Ninja Trader, not on anything. On freaking Bookmap. I don't know why. It's just... And secondly, Jigsaw. It's just not going to lie to you. That is the CVD. That's it. Cumulative volume delta. Relative to this, I should have just been taking shorts on the algo. And I made a video prior to this same day showing that. Anyways, now you guys can save it. And now you have permanently on the continuous chart of YM, the Dow, these levels. And this is daily. So, tomorrow we'll be hitting this prices area. Are we going to break back? And, if we have a day where we break down into here and we get significant intraday volume confirmation or however else you want to look at smaller time frames or your book maps or your jigsaws, and confirm that the volume, it's aggressive selling still, and they want to tag into this new session here, old session, sorry, and make this the new weekly, moves. I mean, this is it's going to bounce up and down on this, 300 to 400 point weekly range. Then guys, this is where you take some advantage of that information. For example, today, shorting Dow was quite a big move. What was it? It's 400 points. 400 points times $5. 400 points if you did it on micros times 50 cents. That's how it's done, right? 50 cents times 400. You had a $200 day. So it's, you're just getting a lot of the noise out of the way, and then we can go and turn on our algos or, do, whatever and go from there. But this is the kind of the best, simplest, easiest way to quickly draw swings that are viable on a daily chart using the monthly and weekly line chart. Anyway, hope this helped, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, another thing, correlation. If you want to look at that, one of the next things I like to do, and I should be doing, is drawing them lines on the DXY index. Traditionally, DAX goes up, equities go down. This is the dollar index. I interpreted some news wrong today. I screwed my own self up. But, obviously we can see where DAX went up today. I'm sorry, not DAX. My bad, guys. Please forgive me. The dollar currency index. DAX is the German futures. So, the DXY, right? The dollar, basically. This is the currencies. So this is a way, it's pretty inverse to the rest of the market, to the equity market at least. So you could look at it for confirmation to make sure the uncorrelation is there. Also maybe check its levels because it really tries to, it's very technical, this thing. So, maybe save this on your chart, make levels on this, okay? Hope this helps everybody. Take care out there. All right. And again, use this alongside your arsenal of tools and knowledge that we give you, or you got yourself, or Viper, futures and all that shit. Okay. Everybody take care.